Good morning from the city of Frankfurt, or Frankfurt as the Germans call it. Now this is the 5th largest city in Germany, and it is also home to the country's busiest airport. And I've actually been to this airport many times, but I've never properly explored the city. So today I thought that I would spend a bit more time here in Frankfurt and see what this city has got to offer. So let's find out. Right guys, we are now on the banks of the Main River, which is the main river that runs through Frankfurt, and here you actually get a nice view of the contrasts of this city. Have a look. Now here we have some beautiful cherry blossoms, and over there we have the skyline of Manhattan, which is what they call Frankfurt's business district, and we're gonna go there later. First, I want to go check out the old town. Now, during my little Frankfurt exploration here, I'm also going to share the prices, and you might be surprised by just how affordable it is to travel in Germany at this point in time, especially compared to other Western European countries. And we'll start with the cost of hotel rooms. I actually just got a message from my hotel telling me that my room is ready. It is only 10 a.m. I arrived literally 20 minutes ago. So yeah, let's go check in. All right, here's the room. Let's go check it out. This is the room right here. We got a little kitchenette actually, a single bed, so it's a single room, and then a couch and a TV and a desk. Not too bad actually. Let's check out the view. And we got a nice view onto the river. Now this room only cost me 48 euros for one night, which I think is a pretty good deal, especially since we are bang in the center of Frankfurt. So yeah, now let's go explore the city. We are now walking toward the old town of Frankfurt, and it's just a 5-minute walk from where I'm staying. And also the weather is absolutely fantastic. We are in mid-April. It's pretty cold, about 10 degrees Celsius, but very sunny. Now one thing you should know about Frankfurt is that during the Second World War, this city was almost completely destroyed. So in 1945, during the Allied bombing campaigns, most of the buildings in the old town were blown to smithereens, but a lot of restoration has been going on, and apparently it looks quite nice now. So yeah, we'll go check it out. Right, we are now entering the old town, and I'm actually standing in front of the main cathedral here. This is the Kaiserdom, built in the 16th century, and it's actually one of the very few historic structures here that survived World War II. I am now inside the cathedral here, and yeah, it's not the most impressive church in the world. The style is very barren and there aren't that many decorations, but still well worth a visit if you are in Frankfurt. I just got myself a ticket here to ascend to the roof of the bell tower, and the ticket was only 3 euros. Pretty cheap. Now let's go have a look. It says Betreten auf eigene Gefahr, which means entry at your own risk. So let's head up here. Is it gonna be just one big staircase right up to the top? Let's see. Yeah, seems to be just one continuous staircase. If you don't like steps, then this is not the place for you. I think I've done at least 200. Might be more, I'm not sure. But yeah, I've been climbing steps for well over 10 minutes now, and I'm still not at the top. Wow. Luckily it's not that hot outside, otherwise I would be sweating. Alright, we have arrived. Let's go have a look. Let's see what the view's like. This is it. Pretty impressive. You can see the modern skyscrapers and also some historic buildings that were very nicely renovated. Yeah, so this is the view from Frankfurt Cathedral. Let's go! We are now in an area called Neue Altstadt, or New Old Town, and this entire neighborhood was completely destroyed in 1945. But as you can see, now they have rebuilt and restored all of these old houses, and it looks absolutely fantastic. It looks pretty much exactly like it did before 1945. So yeah, well done Frankfurt. Now, after ascending these steps, I've worked up quite an appetite. So let's see if we can find some food here. Right, I just sat down on a terrace of a local restaurant here and I ordered myself some food. And just look at the weather. Just about 2 weeks ago, I was at the North Cape, the northernmost point of mainland Europe, and it was snowy and -10. And now we have 12 degrees and sunshine. And yeah, I ordered myself some traditional Frankfurt sausages, which is a local delicacy here. So let's see what they're like. And this is the food: special Frankfurt sausages, salad, potato salad, and a large beer. And the total price was 13 euros, which isn't too bad, I think. As I was saying, this city is more affordable than you might imagine. That was a local dish here in Frankfurt, and you can actually find much cheaper food in this city. But I really liked the look of that terrace, so that's why I wanted to sit there. This seems to be the main pedestrian zone here, so I think that we'll just have to continue a little bit and then we'll get to the business district where all the skyscrapers are. Now this impressive building over here is the old Opera House, and it was actually completely destroyed during the Second World War, and then it was rebuilt in 1981. So yeah, this building has risen from the ashes, a bit like this city. And now we are walking toward the main business district here, and this is what they call Manhattan because of all these skyscrapers. And yeah, that is the interesting thing about Frankfurt. In 1945, all of what you can see behind me now was a pile of rubble. And today you have all of these skyscrapers, but you also have lots of beautifully restored historic buildings and a lot in between. So yeah, fascinating place to visit, mostly thanks to these contrasts. And this is it, the main business district of Frankfurt. You got all these skyscrapers behind me. Interesting contrast here. A few streets into that direction, there is a different type of business district. So yeah, if you're choosing a hotel here, choose wisely, because I think that at night there is a lot of stuff going on here. Now back here on the promenade of the River Main. And yeah, this promenade is a very nice place to come, especially when the weather is like this. And it basically goes from one end of the city center to the other. So yeah, good place to come for a walk. And you might be wondering, is Frankfurt, Germany worth visiting? And I would say definitely. If you have a flight out of here or are flying into Frankfurt, do check out the city because it's got quite a lot to offer. Definitely more than an airport. So yeah guys, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.